Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Season of Arrivals intel. And in this video, if you couldn't tell by the title, we are going to be covering an unlimited power glitch. Now you might have seen some things swirling around in the community over the last week about this particular glitch. However, I had not covered it simply because I wanted to see if it had been hotfixed in Tuesday's weekly reset. Things like this are going to be such an advantage to those who are in the know that when they are discovered, sometimes Bungie hotfixes them as quick as possible. However, after signing in this Tuesday and realizing it had not been patched, I did want to bring it to you as quick as possible, as there is another weekly reset next Tuesday as well as one after that. And the possibility of this being fixed pretty quickly is raising every single second. So you're not going to want to sleep on this for too long and take full advantage of it if you are in the business of trying to max out the power on any character. If you're sitting at power 1000 and you're just getting into this season, this will allow you to power to the hard cap or soft cap of 1050 or 1060 in a matter of hours. If you have played this season somewhat, maybe you're sitting around 1020 or 1030, this will allow you to get to the max power cap in a matter of minutes. Gonna get to all the information around this particular glitch in just 1 second, but first, I just want to remind everybody, still doing the giveaways on my YouTube channel. The next one will be at 30,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. Thank you all so much for helping smash through the 25,000 subscriber milestone. And if you didn't get anything on that giveaway, no worries. You'll be cycled into the next one. All you have to do to be entered into any of these giveaways is like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, the bell, it's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And as always guys, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember guys, those secret hashtags, they stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. Alright, so unlimited power. Let's break down exactly what that means. I gave you a little brief synopsis, but let's go in more detail now. A little more in-depth. So, to reach the soft power cap of 1050 or 1060, you're obviously going to want to get as many pinnacle or powerful rewards as possible. Now, powerful rewards, if you didn't know, come in 3 tiers. You have a tier 1 powerful, you have a tier 2 powerful, and then you have the pinnacle, which is essentially tier 3. Now some of these can be used to fill in gaps in your power, so if you're looking for one particular piece of armor or a weapon to equip to a character to essentially boost your average up, tier 1s are a good place to go. If you're looking for a little bit of an added power bonus, tier 2, best thing to do. But if you're looking for the most you can possibly get, that is several times higher than your current level of power, or your average, you're going to want pinnacles. Pinnacles will drop sometimes 4 to 7 power higher than your current average. Now there's plenty of ways to farm these out every single week. Obviously at every Tuesday weekly reset, we get a whole different group of new tier 1 pinnacles as well as tier 2 and tier 3. But tier 3, if you can get it all the time, is really all you're going to need. No need to go to tier 1 or tier 2. So the pinnacle rewards are the ones you're going to want to farm for the most. And these are only given out in a few different activities. Nightfall ordeals give them out, Nightfall hunts give them out, and dungeons give them out. And the new Prophecy dungeon, if you haven't checked it out, is no different. And it comes with several exploits. Now, I don't know if this particular exploit is unique just to the Prophecy dungeon, or if the prophecy dungeon simply let other players in and gave them a new purview to examine all dungeons or all possible endgame pinnacle activities. But let's just stick with the prophecy dungeon for now. And I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of different YouTubers who brought this to my attention. Profane Productions, who's actually allowed me to use a clip of his video on this subject. And I'm going to leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description box down below. And I suggest you go check it out. He's got some great tutorials. If I'm not clear about any one specific point of this subject, again, his channel will cover it. But go like the video, subscribe to his YouTube channel because he comes out with some great content. And he just is an all-around good guy. And another guy who has always been bringing these sort of things to my attention and just happened to kind of cue into my feed at the exact same time as Profane Productions is Redrix. He also covered this subject. I'm going to leave a link to his YouTube channel down below as well. Go subscribe to these guys. They're up-and-comers, and though they are maybe just starting out, they really are on a fast track, and I know they're going to be huge YouTubers eventually. So, people to keep an eye on. But let's get into this actual glitch and how it works. So, if you have done the Prophecy Dungeon and you've gotten to the boss fight, essentially, and this is footage now allowed by Profane Productions, what you're going to do is defeat the boss. As you have defeated the boss, almost immediately after he dies, one character is going to want to change characters. Don't go and loot the final chest. And you're going to have to be a little bit quick about it. So, as soon as the final boss dies, change characters. This will allow you to save the final chest checkpoint. So, if you were to log back in right then on the main character who has the checkpoint, you would be able to go and loot the final chest. But that is not the real glitch. That's not a glitch at all. What's the use of saving a checkpoint? Well, I'm going to tell you. If you save this checkpoint and then have two other players who have already collected the dungeon loot. So, say you have a buddy who has defeated the final boss and has the final chest checkpoint. You can join up on them. They're going to log in to the Prophecy Dungeon. And while you are in the slipstream, moving into the dungeon, that person is going to change characters again. What this will do is allow you and possibly another friend to log into the Prophecy Dungeon at that checkpoint. And even if you have already collected the loot, you will be able to collect it again. And you can do this infinitely. So, as long as the person who has the checkpoint is willing to log you into that checkpoint and then leave before they actually get to the chest, you can essentially re-loot that chest as many times as you wish. So thank you for the buddies out there who allow you to do this over and over again. For the buddy who does have the checkpoint, all they need to do is, while you're in the slipstream, as you'll see, they need to do the exact same thing that they did initially, which is change characters. So whoever has the checkpoint, once you're in the slipstream moving into the Prophecy Dungeon, you are going to change characters. Your two buddies will log in, loot the chest, and then they can rejoin up on you once you've come back in on the main character with the checkpoint, and you can do this over and over again. Now, if you're the buddy and you're tired of allowing a couple of friends to just loot the chest over and over on your back, there's a simple fix to that as well. Have one of your buddies change character, get the checkpoint at the chest, And then you can essentially do the same thing for them, or on their account. They can do the same thing for you. Have them log into the Prophecy Dungeon at the checkpoint while they're in the slipstream, change characters again. You will be able to go and loot the chest, and then you can do it again and again. So you can essentially trade checkpoints with your buddies. You will need a friend to do this loot glitch, but the benefit is that because a Prophecy Dungeon awards pinnacle gear, as well as any different role on any particular piece of specific loot to that dungeon, you can essentially farm out pinnacles and god rolls as many times as you want. You could do this for hours, or days, or even weeks. But like I said, you're going to want to take advantage of this now. Don't wait. Even though it happened last week, or it was found last week, and we did go through a weekly reset, because of the nature of this particular glitch and the ability to allow people to power level to the max power or even above, because all chests during dungeons, all pinnacle chests, do also reward XP boosts, you could possibly even level to whatever the seasonal cap is, and I'm not even sure. I don't even know if there is a seasonal cap. Maybe it's 1100. Possibly in a day. So that's going to be it for all the information in today's video. Again, big shout out to Profane Productions. Thank you so much for allowing me to use his footage. Again, shout out to Redrix for bringing this to my attention. Two great guys. Can't really tell you how much they have helped contribute to my channel in the past. Please go and subscribe to them. Couldn't give them a big enough shout out. And for the secret hashtag in today's video, leave a hashtag Season of Arrivals or a hashtag Prophecy Dungeon or any other hashtag that you feel is relevant to what we talked about in today's video. As always, I am Wilhelm Scream, and of course, we will see you next time.